by saying that all hate should be condemned. Hate attacks on any American city or citizen should be condemned. But those who say that it's not happening, there are 4,000 documented attacks on Asian Americans in the past year. Corona has pissed off people looking for a scapegoat, and we are it. That's why we're here. Asians, we've always faced racism. We've overcome it, but now the hate is coming at us, and it's coming at us hard. And we need to be vocal because enough is enough. I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to say, Asians are not victims. We're not looking for handouts. We're not looking for sympathy. We're not looking for pity. We don't want the virtue signaling, but a certain portion of our people need support in certain states and in certain cities. We all know where it's happening. We don't need people to tell us who it's happening by and who's causing it. I want to address another thing here, and a lot of rallies, people don't talk about this enough, is that America is the greatest country in the world, period. It's the greatest country for anyone. It's the greatest country for minorities, especially. We're a collective of nations from around the world. Where can you find that? Name a nation out there that has as many representation as we do in America. In Irvine alone, we have 70 different languages spoken. Where can you find that? Despite the flaws that we have, we're the most tolerant country in the world. 50 million people in America were not even born here. It pains me to see the division and hatred in this country that we have for each other. This is not America. It pains me to see the propaganda that the media has done to us and torn us apart. This is not America. Such a divide between us that we can't even unite to combat hate. That's not the America I wanted. I'm pretty sure that's not the America you wanted either. We got media propaganda all day, every day, especially during these lockdowns. Locked us inside, feeding us, like Method Man said, feeding us, and feeding us. That we don't know what to believe in. We don't know which side to pick. Some of us aren't even able to speak because we're afraid of getting canceled. Propaganda is a powerful tool for controlling us and turning us against each other. We saw it in Nazi Germany, we saw it in China, we saw it in Vietnam, we saw it in Cuba, Venezuela, countless other countries that went to turmoil and despair. And it's happening here. The virus we see in this country is media propaganda. How many times has a close friend of yours or a family member totally shut you out because of your beliefs, your political beliefs? It shouldn't be like that. That's not America. America is about having an individual opinion and being able to express it without fear. I've heard people say that Asians out there are being used by the media, that we're becoming race baiters, that we're fanning and fueling racism. Somehow I've said that I've been a sympathizer attending rallies. And listen, I'm a self-made man. I don't need anybody to tell me who I am or what I believe in. Amen. I fly the flag in front of my house every single day. Not just on the 4th of July. I proudly fly the flag because it's what it represents to me, which is hope and opportunity. I do that. My neighbors all do that, all races. And for someone to question my patriotism because I stood up for my race is un-American. And it's a part of media manipulation. When was the last time you heard Asians being race baiters?
Never.
When was the last time we were asked for owed equity and handouts from discrimination? Mark?
Never.
Can you remember? When was the last time Asians complained about racism on a grand scale?
Never.
Enough is enough, though, because we're standing up now. It's the media manipulation that says Asians are crybaby snowflakes, because we're not. We're talking about actual crimes committed out there. And there's also a great deal of hatred by us and to other minorities. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We're not all successful and rich as people think. It took hard work to get where we are at in life. Asians aren't innocent either. It's human nature to celebrate victories, but we must remain humble in our successes. Amen. Because if not, it leads to narcissism and animosity. I've seen many success stories that came from nothing. And it's easy to be arrogant. Keep yourselves in check as well. I've heard from many politicians here in the crowd, and I have a message to you. If you do not support this kind of movement in your own way, it's going to be lost. I'm not a politician, but I see it. This isn't about hate attacks in Orange County. It's not about hate attacks in Irvine. It's ignoring it is exactly why the outreach and engagement to a younger generation has failed. Ignoring it says to the 50% Asian demographic in Irvine and in the county that you don't care. So start standing up for your people. We need you. We got to unite and stand, because this isn't a race issue. This is an American issue. This is an issue on our people. This is an attack on Americans. So stand up. That's all I got for you guys.
Thank you, James. Beautiful. I want to underscore what he said about humility. I think